Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day thus far. As you guys can tell by the title, today we are going to be focusing on what is blossoming for you. I really loved this reading specifically. I don't know why, but the energy today felt really nice and upbeat, and I'm just excited for you guys to see this reading and to receive your messages. Before we jump on into the piles, you guys, tarot is indeed a divination tool. It's an intuitive practice. So take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, you don't need to be personally offended. You don't need to get upset. You could just simply leave it behind. Also, there is nuance to every conversation. I am bound by time, just like everybody else on the internet. We cannot, as a collective, go over every little single nuance. So also keep that in mind. With that, you guys, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are indeed free to do that right now. If you want to pick more than one, I welcome you to do so. And with that, once you do pick your pile, you can check out the description box where I have indeed left you timestamps. Once you're ready, I will meet you in your reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. We're going to go ahead and start off with our zodiac dice. We have Libra and Aries. Hello, Libra. Hello, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus and Pisces. Pisces and Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right. Now, what is about to blossom for group number 1? What is about to blossom? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to just say this very quickly. If you don't want a love reading, please pick a different pile. If you want nothing to do with love, totally understandable, so fair, pick a different pile. Thank you. Also, as always, guys, if you do want a personal reading, you can check out the description box. On the 1st of the month, my Etsy shop restocks every 1st of the month. So we have the midheaven and we have Juno. The reason why I dismissed everybody who doesn't want a love reading is because Juno is the asteroid of partnership. Juno is soulmates. So obviously this is going to be a reading that is very much connected to love. Something within your love life is about to blossom. Now, the midheaven has a lot to do with our public perception, the way that people perceive us, the way that people view us. And I want to be very clear about this, you guys. Your midheaven has very little to do with who you actually are. It's more so of, again, the way that others receive your energy, particularly the people who are most on the outside, right? Particularly people who have nothing to do with your real life or people who don't interact with you on any type of personal level. So these are perhaps individuals that you work with or work adjacent to. For those of you who may post online, this is individuals who are perhaps consuming your content who don't actually know you but are perceiving you through a lens, right? It could be individuals that you go to the gym with who don't know you, but perhaps they see you around often. So this is the way people perceive you or how people perceive you, your midheaven, okay? Juno, again, partnership, love, romance. I did unfortunately put away all of my love decks, so I may have to go and pull those out for the rest of this reading, but continuing forward, what is about to blossom? So we do have growth taking place. The 3 of Wands is always a fun card because it just represents expansion happening. And obviously when we're doing a reading of like what is about to blossom for you, it's a positive sign that we have expansion happening. We do have the 2 of Cups. So again, I don't know exactly in what ways your love life is expanding, group number 1, but your love life is expanding. It's going to be different for all of you, right? This is a group reading. So some of you are in a relationship. Your relationship is expanding. That could mean you're moving in together. You're getting engaged. You're having a baby. You're doing this. You're doing that, right? A variety of different things. For those of you who are single, you could be meeting somebody new. You could be going on a lot of positive dates. You could be developing a crush or some type of relationship with somebody. But there is growth and expansion taking place within your love life. We also have the 2 of Swords. This is essentially not having clarity on which way you should go or what you should do next. We have the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Swords is simply talking about rest and need to like take a step back, make sure that you are taking care of yourself and that you are ready to take on the world, ready to face your daily tasks. The Six of Pentacles is generosity. So again, for those of you in a relationship, it could be that you're experiencing an increase of your partner becoming more generous. For those of you who are single, could be, again, something very similar where you're experiencing an increase of generosity regarding your love life. Can we please get a message on what is about to blossom? The Page of Cups. So this is oftentimes, you guys, referencing something unexpected. Coming across a person or a situation that is a bit of a surprise. And again, the reason I'm having this be loved base, you guys, is Juno, asteroids of soulmate, right? Two of Cups. This is literally two lovers coming together, choosing each other, wanting to do life with one another. So those are two really big indicators that this is meant to be a love reading. The Five of Swords is representing knowing when to walk away. I want a little bit more information on that. Breakthroughs. Perhaps there is a conversation and this could be a conversation with your partner, or this could also be a conversation that you're having within your own mind or even within your friend group that is just not going anywhere. Or it's like the more we dwell on this thought process or this conversation, the less movement we are going to receive. It's almost like it's best to kind of just let things simmer. Again, I don't know if some of you are, again, in a relationship and you're like, when are we going to move in together? When are we getting engaged? When are we going to start talking about building a family? For others of you, it could be that you're single and you're going back and forth with your friends about how awful the dating market, that just feels like everybody is for sale, and that feels weird saying, but how awful people who are out there also single trying to date are, and how hard it is to date, or how annoying it is to date. Again, it's not that these conversations aren't worth being had. It's almost that dwelling on it or not knowing when to kind of like walk away from the conversation or walk away from the mindset, maybe preventing a breakthrough or maybe holding us back from a breakthrough, because the Ace of Swords does represent experiencing some type of movement and development regarding a breakthrough. So don't dwell on things that are out of your control, guys. That's essentially what I'm taking from the Five of Swords. If something is out of your control, don't dwell on it. Don't spend too much time harping on things that aren't working or aren't moving in the direction that you're wanting them to move. I think once you redirect your focus onto more positive things, you will have a more positive outcome. Can we please get a message for group number 1? What is about to blossom for them? We have success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor and integrity. We have magical powers. I weave and clear. I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. And then we have harmony. So as I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Harmony is obviously just representing more happiness, you guys, feeling more satisfied, perhaps feeling really content with what is going on within your life or what's going on around you. Obviously, we have success here, which is really exciting. This is success that's true, belongs to me, success with honor and integrity. So we're not giving up our integrity. We're not giving up our morals in order to receive what it is that we want or in order to expand. Magical powers is very clearly to me representing you guys receiving something that you have been manifesting. So I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. All right, can we please get a message for our group number 1s? All right. Slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. We have birds of paradise. This is self-acceptance. You are so much more. And then Peruvian lily. Strength, more effort will get you what you want. Okay. So what is about to blossom for you guys? It could be finding balance between moving forward and taking your time. Self-acceptance could also be something that is about to blossom for you. I think, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause this and actually pull out some love oracle decks again, because this reading is meant to be based on this Juno card in the midheaven. So I want to make sure I can properly cover that. So give me 1 second. Okay, you guys, can we get a little bit more for group 1? Yeah, passion. Try something you've never done before. So again, getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, you guys. We do have that Three of Wands representing growth, representing expanding upon where you are already at. Marriage, this relationship is moving towards sacred union. Again, to me, you guys, the fact that you picked pile number 1, it tells me that a lot of you who picked this pile, you are moving towards more of a sacred union or more of a committed relationship, something that you're taking very seriously. Okay. And can we please get some messages for group number? Sacred woman, luminosity, spiritual maturity. Okay. Treating yourself as sacred, going back to that self-acceptance. Luminosity, again, I'm seeing this very much as a self-acceptance as well. Spiritual maturity and serendipity. So this is what is blossoming for you guys. Your love life is blossoming for you. Your passion, your excitement regarding love, regarding relationships. Some of you guys may have been single for a really long time and maybe you're tired of waiting, or maybe you're tired of being like, when is he going to propose? Or when am I going to meet the right person? I do think a lot of this is dependent on, again, some type of surprising energy or some type of serendipitous energy, but I do think that is what is about to blossom for you guys. I think a lot of this is also tied to self-acceptance, self-love, manifesting, right? But ultimately, I'm seeing success within your love life and expanding within that area of your life. So that is what I have for you guys, group number 1. Thank you guys so much for letting me read for you. I do hope that this was exciting. Sending you love. Please do enjoy the rest of your day. And that is all I've got. So bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. We're going to go ahead and start off with our zodiac dice. We have Scorpio and Gemini. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus and Aries. Pisces. Just Pisces. Welcome, welcome, you guys. As always, if you do want a personal reading, I restock those readings, you guys, on the 1st of every month. If you are wanting one, I suggest you check on the 1st. With that, can we please get a message on what is about to blossom for group 2? Oh. So it's interesting to me, right? Pisces obviously showed up in the dice. We have Pisces and we have Cancer here. So what is about to blossom for you, group number 2, has something to do with your intuition, with perhaps your spirituality. I feel that I need more information than this, you guys, because I am basing the entire reading based on what comes out with the astrology deck. So far, all this is talking about is like our emotions, how we are connecting intuitively, perhaps our spirituality, what's going on within our dreams. So I want to understand a little bit further what is about to blossom for you guys. The moon. Okay. 100%. This is the witchy woo pile. This is the pile for the mystics, those of you who perhaps have been feeling disconnected from your spirituality, or those of you who've been feeling disconnected from your intuition. This is reigniting that connection. This is perhaps taking a step back from things that you've been doing, perhaps even repetitively, and changing the way you are approaching your spiritual practices, or changing the way that you're approaching connecting to your intuition. Maybe meditation's not working for you anymore. Maybe perhaps working with the moon isn't working for you anymore. Maybe you're not feeling as connected to your crystals or your tarot decks. Maybe you are feeling dulled within your spiritual practices. So I think what is about to blossom for you again is that reawakening, that falling in love again with what it is that you believe on a spiritual level. For others of you, this could be talking about emotional regulation, right? This could be talking about taking account of where you're at emotionally, mentally, and how it is that you can continue to improve, continue to perhaps promote a healthy mindset or healthy emotional regulation. Can we please get a message for group number 2 on what is about to blossom for them? What is about to blossom for group 2? Yeah, that's a good point as well. So the Four of Pentacles showed up for you guys. And the reason I think that this is a good point is Cancer is a very protective energy, right? Cancer is the crab, the hard shell, right? So protecting yourself and your interest. For some of you, you may have a tendency to overextend or overgive. There may be a tendency to pour too much of yourself into other people or into situations that have very little to do with you and your personal life. You may even have a tendency to overgive financially or monetarily in some way. So I'm almost seeing this as you guys are drawing your energy back to yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're thinking of yourself, what it is that you need, how you can best serve you. Sometimes people do describe the Four of Pentacles as selfish, and personally, I just don't see it that way. I see it as recalling your energy back to yourself or recalling your focus back to yourself. And at the end of the day, like, you know, this life is for you. And I think overextending your energy is never a positive. So much moon energy. Again, this is definitely the pile that is going to attract the mystics of the audience here. So, which I'm sure a lot of people resonate with that, but the moon being here twice, Cancer and Pisces being here, this is really, really referencing our intuition. So there's something that I feel that your intuition has been trying to tell you guys. I don't know exactly what it is. It's going to be different for many of you, but there's something your intuition has been trying to tell you. Perhaps you've been ignoring it or putting it off or saying like, okay, I'll deal with that later, or I'll address that soon. And then you just keep stuffing it down. And I think it needs to be addressed. The moon does talk about secrets needing to come to the surface, needing to shed light on things that we don't want to face, or needing to shed light on things that we perhaps don't have clarity on. So for some of you, this is going to be difficult conversations that you need to have. For others of you, this is going to be perhaps taking inventory of your life, right? Looking at your life and saying, hey, I've been putting off the fact that I'm unhappy in my career. What do I need to do right now to change this? Or what can I do right now to change this? Is there anything I can do right now? Or do I need to put this off another year? Have I been having a weird feeling about that friend or that girl I'm dating or that guy I'm talking to? Like, do I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be addressed there? Am I concerned about perhaps maybe there are intuitive things coming to you in your dreams or regarding your health or things like this, right? So addressing our intuition, paying attention to our intuition, addressing things that perhaps we've been putting off, paying more attention to our intuition. Independence is here as well. So I do think for a lot of you, this is a journey that you are facing on your own. The Queen of Swords is talking about independence, seeking out the truth and standing in alignment with who it is that you are, what you believe in, and the truth, okay? The Queen of Swords oftentimes, you guys, tells me that you guys are entering a phase in your life where a lot of what it is that you're getting done, you are getting done alone. You are getting done on your own. So the Two of Pentacles, this is a need to find balance. That almost indicates to me that things may feel a little bit hectic at the time. Can we please get King of Cups? This is, again, emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is really important, guys. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, so I never feel entirely comfortable giving you guys advice where I feel it would be best suited for you to go speak to a therapist. Obviously, right, you can give very general advice when it comes to this. However, I am aware that there are many people who are in different mental states who consume the readings. And I don't want to perpetuate something that's going to be unhealthy or put someone in a bad position or make someone do something that is not necessarily going to be rational and reasonable for them. So I have to be aware of everybody here, but I do want you guys who picked this pile to perhaps take account of where you are at emotionally, mentally. If you do need to seek out professional help, please don't ever feel shame in that. Please don't ever feel like that's something that isn't positive or that's something that you should feel bad about. It's nothing to feel bad about. If anything, I think it's quite courageous to say like, yeah, I'm not doing well and I need help. Okay. Can we, yeah, okay. We're pushing through difficulty. Did something flip? I'm sorry, guys. I felt like something flipped, but I guess not. The Chariot showing up, this is again Cancerian energy. So Cancer and Pisces energy is very, very strong in this reading, you guys. We have Pisces here with the moon. We have Cancer here with Chariot. We have Cancer, Pisces, Cancer with the moon. I know that's a little bit confusing, guys. In astrology, the moon is connected to Cancer. In tarot, the moon card is connected to Pisces. So Cancer, Pisces, anyways. There's something really heavy going on for you guys. I don't know exactly what this is, but the Chariot, when the Chariot shows up, it tells us there's a challenge that we have to face, or there's a challenge that we have been facing. Can I get a little bit more information on the Chariot? What challenge is group number 2 facing right now? The Sun. So the Sun is happiness, it's success, it's feeling like satisfied with where you're at in life. It's good things. The Sun is all good things. So the challenge that you are facing is good things. There could be, this is only going to resonate with some of you, but there could be a situation for a few of you where it's like you should be happy and you're not, or you should be satisfied and you're not. It's like, I have everything that I want, but I still feel empty, or I have everything that I want and I still feel like there's more to be desired. The Chariot could also be representing something positive, you guys, in the sense of like moving closer towards your goals, right? Because we do have the Sun coming in to confirm that. So on the flip side of what I just said, right? It's like, I have this deep desire to achieve this goal, and I'm going to stop at nothing in order to accomplish that, or I'm going to stop at nothing until I get what it is I'm aiming for, which would be the Sun. So it's going to depend on who you are. Some of you, again, you have everything you want and there is still more to be desired. And for others of you, you're in this mindset of determination and pushing forward till you reach your goal. All right, can we get some more information for group number 2? What is about to blossom? Queen of Pentacles, that's money. It's balance. I should say that's balance between being ambitious and also connecting on an emotional level and taking care of things on a personal level. So with that, let's go ahead and get some unicorn cards for you. Can we get a message for group number 2 on what is about to blossom? Abundance. So enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. You also have growth here. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So again, you guys, I really feel it's important for you to trust yourself at this time, to trust your intuition, to trust the internal, like, you need to go do this, or you need to get started on that goal you've been talking about or thinking about. You need to make that call. You need to fill out that application. Listen to your intuition telling you to do these things, because there are multiple signs here, or multiple cards here representing abundance. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Sun, we have abundance, we have growth. I do think that all of this is relying on you putting yourself first, trusting your intuition, being willing to do it alone, being willing to do it even when you have to do it by yourself. I think what's about to blossom for you guys is your success, is your abundance. In conjunction with your intuition, in conjunction with feeling more independent, feeling more powerful on your own, feeling stronger on your own. Okay. Can we get a message for group number 2 on what is about to blossom? We have the fish, we have Pisces energy again, and we have the bear. So the fish is like eating these little gold lucky coins, which I think is interesting. So again, our intuition is being tied to our success, to our money, to what it is that we are obtaining monetarily. It feels very clear to me, you guys, now that I have more cards out, that this is about money, but this is about following our intuition and being independent as well. That is what's leading us to more money or to more success. So the bear, the bear is always such a complicated card, because sometimes I feel like the way that this comes across can be brutal and can be aggressive and perhaps even scary, right? But the bear does what the bear has to do in order to survive. And sometimes that doesn't look pretty, right? Sometimes that looks brutal. Sometimes that looks aggressive. Sometimes that looks scary. And I think it's important to remember the bear is not evil. The bear is not bad. The bear is just doing what the bear has to do. So going back to the Four of Pentacles, guys, taking us back to the Four of Pentacles, protecting yourself, protecting yourself, protecting your best interest, sometimes that isn't going to look pretty. Sometimes that means that you have to tell your friend like, hey, I can't sit on the phone with you, or hey, I can't go out and get cocktails with you. Like I have to focus on my work, or I have to focus on what I'm trying to build. Sometimes that means we have to distance ourselves from people that we care about, or sometimes that means we have to adopt a new sense or a new identity of like, this is who I want to become. So this is who I have to be today. This is who I have to, the personality I have to take on today, because this is what I'm trying to become, right? So sometimes that doesn't look great. Sometimes that doesn't look or feel gentle or kind or right pretty, but at the end of the day, doing what we have to do is going to get us to where we want to be. So keep that in mind, guys. There is a little bit of brutality here when it comes to, and also going back to the Chariot. The Chariot is a brutal card. The Chariot is talking about like, I will run you over. Like I will do what I have to do to get to where I want to go. Nothing is going to stand in my way. So brutality, intuition, self or emotional regulation, independence, abundance. This is what it's blossoming for you guys, group number 2. Can I please get a message? Okay. Words of love. Speak with your heart. Speaking with your heart. This is indicating like speaking with authenticity, right? Speaking with authenticity, speaking from your heart, not filtering yourself, staying true to who it is that you are. Can we please get a little bit more on what is about to blossom for group 2? Enthusiasm. So becoming more perhaps enthusiastic about what you have in your day-to-day or what is in front of you. The best can be here, believe it. And then we have gratitude, be thankful for what is good now. I do believe, guys, the times in my life where I feel like I really took my gratitude rituals very seriously are some of the best times in my life, some of the happiest times in my life. Honestly, like even seeing this makes me kind of want to go back to my old rituals of making really intentional periods of like gratitude. I used to set an alarm, you guys. I don't remember exactly when the alarm would go off, but I would set an alarm and for a minute straight, I'd just be like, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the A, B, and C. And sometimes it would literally just be like, I'm grateful for my dog. I'm grateful that I had food and water today and that I slept and that my body is able to move and be happy and healthy. So sometimes it's not going to be like grand things, but I do think daily gratitude pockets are important. Okay, group number 2. That is what I have for you. What is blossoming for you? Your money, your intuition, your independence, your ability to emotionally regulate, growth, both I think financially and emotionally. So that is everything I have. There are going to be some of you here who are watching this, and I do feel the need to say this because we do have that orange blossom with the best can be here, believe it. For those of you who don't believe that this is possible, it won't be possible. So I hope that you can walk away from this reading with a positive mindset of like, yes, I'm going to adopt the energy of that Chariot and push through whatever is in my way. I'm going to make my dreams a reality. I'm going to focus on the success that I know belongs to me. So that is everything I have for you, group 2. Thank you. I love you. That is all I have. So, bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start off as always with our zodiac dice. We have Aries and Scorpio. Hello, Aries. Hello, Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising. We have Capricorn and Sagittarius. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Sagittarius. Libra and Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, you guys. We will be starting off with our zodiac deck, you guys. This is going to determine the flow of the reading. So I've been using the zodiac decks to determine what is blossoming for you and then building on that. So what is about to blossom for, oh no. Okay, here's the thing, guys. You had Scorpio show up, you had, you didn't have Aries show up, but you had Scorpio show up, which is connected to Pluto. Great. I love this energy. If you are in the mood for like something light and fluffy and cute, maybe pick a different reading. or a different pile. Not that this isn't going to be a good reading, but it may not be fluffy and cute. Can we please get a message on what is okay, what are you? Ooh, what is about to blossom for, okay. So this may be the best pile in my personal opinion, but okay. So Pluto, you guys, is the planet of rebirth. Pluto is representing the underworld and darkness and death and it can be intimidating, or it can feel a little brutal at times. The 9th house is representing higher education, exploration, travel, spirituality, philosophy, and Scorpio. I think it's interesting that this particular deck says investigate, because on one hand, I do understand why that's there. On the other hand, I do think Scorpio is very much more so associated with transformation. So, what is happening for you guys, group number 3, or what's about to blossom for you, is a complete and total rebirth. Some of you guys, right now, you're living in one country. By next year, you're going to be living in another. For others of you, perhaps you're single and alone right now. By next year, you're going to be married with a baby on the way. That is the drastic change that is taking place for you guys. Some of you guys are sitting here listening to this and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Next year, you're going to be in university studying for something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. This is a life-changing energy. This is very much exploration, things changing, things evolving for the better. So with that, we're going to go ahead and move forward with our tarot cards. Can we please get a message? I feel like this flipped over, but it didn't though. Okay. We're going to keep shuffling. Can we please get a message for group number 3? Yeah. Okay, who here has started their Saturn return? We have the 5 of Pentacles, which I hate. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is, out of all the cards in the deck, I hate this card. I hate this card because it's very much just sad. It just feels sad. The energy of this card is never hopeful to me. It never feels like, oh, things are gonna get better. This is happening for a reason. It just always feels sad. So some of you who are watching this, or many of you who are watching this, may feel very lonely right now or isolated. Sometimes this talks about financial struggle, but the reason why I hate this card is because it just feels sad. It feels like a person who is very lonely, who perhaps is struggling with friendships or struggling with relationships, feeling like you don't fit in or feeling like you're not accepted by others. So that's why I hate that card. It just is, again, very sad. So that may be what you're going through right now. The 2 of Wands is indicating planning for the future. The 10 of Wands is indicating burdens, responsibilities. The Page of Swords is indicating becoming more inquisitive, asking more questions. The 7 of Wands is jealousy. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak. So again, I'm happy that I directed everybody who wanted a happy, fluffy reading to go somewhere else, because this is, again, very intense. So I have to get confirmation cards, guys. I just do. There's too much heavy energy here for me not to. Can we please get confirmation on the 3 of Swords? Can we get confirmation on the 5 of Pentacles? Yeah. Confirmation on the 10 of Wands. Confirmation on the 10 of Wands. Okay. All right, guys. So, unfortunately, I have to word this very carefully. I wish that I didn't have to do this, but I do. So, the 3 of Swords is heartbreak, guys. I don't know if any of you are in a relationship. I don't know if any of you, I don't know what's going on, right? This is a group reading. I don't know what is going on for you personally. What I do know is that there is sadness here. There's heartbreak here. There's a feeling of loneliness. There's also this feeling of feeling very attached to someone or a situation, feeling like we can't escape, feeling stuck either mentally, emotionally, or physically, maybe all 3. I do feel as well that this involves more than one person, or more than two people, I should say. This could be, I don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate because, again, this is a group reading and I'm unsure. Whatever this is, I feel very clear on the fact that you guys are going uphill right now. You guys are faced with some type of uphill battle, and this uphill battle will indeed be worth it. The reason I'm saying this is because we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Empress confirming the Ten of Wands. So whatever is going on, guys, with the Devil, with the Three of Swords, with the Three of Cups, whatever's going on, not that it doesn't matter, but it's going to come to an end and it's going to be okay. The Knight of Cups is representing essentially like romantic offers coming your way, or perhaps offers that make us feel good, or offers that make us feel excited. The Empress is indicating, I was gonna say creation, which yes, it does represent creation, but creative energy. It also represents abundance, the ability to receive goodness. So ultimately, all of this energy is heavy, but the end goal feels positive, or the end result feels positive. So, which, right, going through a rebirth, that makes sense. It makes sense that perhaps a lot of you who were attracted to pile number 3, you need to go through a rebirth because maybe you, again, are feeling like there's some type of a negative attachment in your life, negative relationship in your life that you need to break free of, which would make sense for, again, a rebirth. This could be with your work, this could be with your schooling, this could be with family members, this could be with a partner or friends or whatever, guys. The point is, the struggle that you are enduring, there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? With that, can we please get a message for group not surprised? Okay, not surprised. Not surprised at all, you guys. We literally have a rebirth here. So reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. We have past lives, release your past life karma. You're an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. I want to break that down, you guys, to this life. So what do you feel is holding you back right now? Group 3, what do you feel is perhaps not making you happy right now? How can we address that today or tomorrow? How can we address that as soon as possible? Healing from what is causing us pain, or addressing what is causing us pain and then healing it, is the only way to move forward, right? If we stay stuck in this negative energy, then that is where we will stay stuck, right? We cannot expect change if we keep repeating cycles. So we have to recognize a cycle and choose to break it even if it hurts. Choose to break it even if we, right, even if there is some type of emotional attachment that keeps us wanting to hold on to it. We have gentleness, so be kind to yourself and others, honor your gentleness, speak words of love, and then we have passion. So do what excites you, get fired up about life, increase your energy levels. So again, guys, ultimately, I do feel like through this rebirth, through, right, addressing what it is that we need to address and moving forward, we then get to experience this passion. We then get to experience more excitement. I feel like this is truly what is blossoming for you. It just feels like the process to get there is a little bit lengthier because we're going through a rebirth. So I don't know, guys, for you, group 3, I kind of want to tell you to sit down and quite literally build a vision board for yourself. What do you want your life to look like, group 3? What do you want your finances to look like? What do you want your friendships to look like? What do you want your love life to look like? What do you want your relationship with your family members to look like? How the hell can you get there? How can you start working towards that today? What is holding you back from having that? Why don't you have that today? Not to put it all on you, not to say that it's your fault, but what can we do right now in order to start working towards a life that we want? Because right now, what I'm getting from the cards is that there is some type of attachment, or there is some type of sadness that we're holding on to. And that is truly what is stopping us from then experiencing this rebirth and this passion. Whew. Okay, so Can I please get a message on what is about to... That is way too much, guys. We're going to put this back. We'll keep energy. So your energy is about to increase, group number 3. And that is mainly because I feel like you are taking initiative. A lot of you are taking initiative to do what excites you. Can we get a message for group 3 on what is about to blossom? Why am I throwing this deck? Organization? Okay, let's get one more. There we are. Creativity. A lot of you who picked this pile are artists. A lot of you who picked this pile have a desire to create. Going back to that Empress card, right? I was saying, like, yes, there is an uphill battle right now. But once we face that, or once we overcome that, there's going to be an abundance of creativity that's flowing towards you. So this is by all above and all below. Let me connect with the creativity flow. Why is this important? Because when we have the ability to be creative, we have the ability to, right, make something that perhaps is then going to bring us other things that we want, such as love, or such as money, such as, right, living a lifestyle that is exciting for us. For some of you, this is again going to be, oh, I'm a writer and I've been feeling writer's block. Or I'm a musician and I haven't been wanting to create music. I want to be an actor or an actress and I don't know how to go about that, or I don't feel motivated to go about that. Again, I think all of this creative energy that you guys are about to receive is based in this rebirth, is based in, again, addressing the negative attachments that we may still be holding on to and moving on from that, or healing from that and then moving on from that. I really think for this pile specifically, like, I want to encourage you guys to make a vision board. I want to encourage you guys to get really, really clear about what your goals are, about what you see your life becoming. And I need you to start doing things today to get there, to start pushing yourself towards the life that you're wanting to live. Can we please get a message for group? I love that Belladonna came out for you guys. So Belladonna is asking you guys to listen more, to take in information. We have adaptation. This is change will be better than you think. Change will be better than you think. So again, this is representing the change that is happening for you guys in your life. For a lot of you who picked this pile, ultimately, like, you guys are breaking chains. You guys are breaking cycles, patterns that have kept you in negative loops, or patterns that have kept you in loops that have prevented you from getting to where you want to go, patterns that have left you drained or exhausted or heartbroken. You're breaking those. That is what's blossoming for you. You are breaking negative patterns. You are going through this rebirth. And in doing that, you are receiving more energy. You're receiving perhaps clarity on what you want to create or how you want to go about creating your new life. You're feeling more passionate. You're feeling more excited to wake up in the mornings. So that is what's blossoming for you guys, group 3. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, group 3. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that this was helpful. I'm sending you guys so much love. Please do enjoy the rest of your day. And that is all I've got. So, bye. Hello to my final group number 4. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and start off with our zodiac dice. Sagittarius and Cappy. Hello, Sag. Hello, Capricorn. Pisces and Cancer. Hello, Pisces. Hello, Cancer. Sun and Rising. You guys may have also been attracted to group number 2. We have Aquarius and Libra. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Starting us off, we are going to actually be pulling what is blossoming for you within the astrology cards, guys. So what is about to blossom for you? We're basing it on this deck. As always, if you guys do want a personal reading, check those out on the 1st of every month. That is when I restock. Can I please get a message? Oh. Okay. Group 4. One more. Beautiful. I love this, guys. So, first of all, I think that you guys are working with somebody or collaborating with your romantic partner in order to create something really beautiful. This could be perhaps even like a work partner, you guys. It doesn't have to be romantic, but essentially what is blossoming for you guys is money and abundance. We have dignified here with strength. So you are moving forward, you are expanding, you are growing, you are receiving more money, you are receiving more abundance in your life, and you're doing so in a dignified manner. So you're not sacrificing your sense of self, you're not sacrificing your morals, your belief systems. Gemini showing up, this is cross-pollinate. This could also be connected to perhaps you guys gaining an abundance of knowledge, or perhaps having really abundant communication, because Gemini is connected to communication. With that, we are going to go ahead and move us forward to our tarot cards. Can we please get a message for group? Number 4, what is blossoming? Okay. Yeah, working well with other people, you guys. So the 7 of Cups, what that tells us is that you guys are going to have options in front of you. Now, because to me, this is appearing like a career reading or like something to do with money, work, education, something like that, it does feel like you have choices in front of you that are leading to abundance or potentially lead to abundance. So my suggestion with that, this could be, right, like applying to universities. This could be perhaps you're going on a lot of interviews and you're receiving multiple calls back of like, yes, we would like to, we would like to accept you into our company. My suggestion would be to not take your time, but to really make sure that you understand what you're getting into before you sign any contracts or before you 100% dive into whatever choice you are making. This is not meant to scare you. This is meant just to make you, or how do I say this? This is so that you go into the choice, the decision that you're making with confidence that you know what you're doing, or you know what you signed up for. Obviously, guys, right? When you sign up for something, there's no way of 100% knowing what you signed up for until you're in it, but okay. Temperance. This is talking about adjustments being made in order to create equality or in order to create harmony. The 7 of Swords is talking about cutting off the fat, okay? The 7 of Swords is talking about like, I have to leave this behind because I can't afford to carry it anymore. I can only take what I can take, and that's that. So essentially, what are your priorities? Are your priorities going out and having drinks with your friends, or are your priorities studying for your exam on Friday? Are your priorities, right, like staying up all night with this guy that you're dating? Or is your priorities based in like, I have to wake up early for work tomorrow, so I need to go to bed, so you have to get out of my freaking apartment? Like, what are your priorities? Setting strong boundaries with what is important to you and separating what is important versus what is not. And then the 3 of Pentacles. Again, this is talking about building something with other people that you are going to be proud of. So for those of you in a relationship, this could be talking about like building a family with somebody. But again, for the vast majority of you, this has to do with work. This has to do with what it is that you're building and creating financially. So the 3 of Pentacles is most likely talking about building something with other people in the workplace or regarding your education. Can we please? Yeah, this is 100% has to do with work, guys. The Emperor is talking about leadership. So taking on leadership positions or having a trusted leader that you can go to for advice or guidance. One more from the tarot. Oh, great. Love it. The Star. You guys have Jupiter and the Star. Like, life is good, life is great. If life isn't good and great, guess what? It's about to be, because Jupiter and the Star coming into your reading is magical, is beautiful, and that is, we could leave the reading here at this point. The Star is talking about receiving something that you've wished for. So right now, group number 4, what is the number one thing that you've been manifesting? 1, 2, 3, go. Tell me in the comments, or don't. But whatever that is the concoction that is brewing within this reading, okay? You've wished for this, you've dreamed for this, you are getting this. You are expanding within this area of your life. You are blossoming within this area of your life. For the vast majority of you, this has to do with financial stability, or this has to do with getting your life on track so that you can move towards that goal of financial stability. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull a bit more. Can we please get a message for our beautiful group number 4, happiness. Love to see her here. Can we get a message, clarity? Some of you may feel lost on like, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? You're receiving clarity on that. I don't know how, you guys. It could be something small like watching a movie and all of a sudden like you have received clarity on who you want to be or how you want your life to go. It could be going on a trip. It could be listening to music or seeing something on the internet or scrolling on some social media and being like, wow, like that's what I want my life to look like. Clarity, I believe, comes from truth and inspiration, right? So finding things that inspire you, seeking out the truth, I think that is how we obtain clarity. So, okay, let's get, travel is, guys, at the bottom of the deck here. I do think it's important to say that sometimes through travel, it doesn't need to be super long distance, but sometimes through travel, we can receive clarity, or we can receive a different perspective on how we want to operate or how we want to transform our lives, how we want to move forward. Can I please get, we have beauty. Okay. So I will be very careful with how I speak on this, you guys, because it's never ever my intentions to offend anyone. But with beauty showing up, this could be talking about a few different things, right? This could be talking about expanding on the beauty or the love that you already have for yourself. This could be talking about making changes or alterations to your physical body, which I think every individual on planet Earth is within their right to do what they want to do with their body, and not a single person should have the right to say, oh, that's not okay, or oh, this isn't okay. So this could be loving yourself, and that's going to look different for you and you and you and this person and that person and me, right? Like that is going to look different for everybody. So beauty showing up. Yes, this could be self-acceptance. Yes, this could be looking in the mirror and saying like, I love the person that's looking back at me. I am beautiful. I accept who I am. I accept my body. I accept this. I accept that. Or it could say, yeah, I love myself and I'm beautiful, but these are things that I want to improve on, or these are things that I want to change. And that's okay too. And again, not a single person should ever have the right or think they have the right to say like, that's not okay. Can we please get a message for group number 4, friendship? Oh my gosh, this group is kind of just getting it all. One more or 2. Travel. I said that was at the bottom of the deck. That's so fun. And courage. So again, you guys may be having or experiencing more clarity through travel. Your friendships could also be expanding. You could be making new friends. Group number 4, you guys perhaps could even be improving the friendships that you already have. You could be traveling more, even perhaps with your friends. What is expected for group 4? We have the main female. We have a pathway. One more. Ooh, we have marriage. So again, what have you been asking for, group number 4? That is what you're receiving. For some of you, that's going to be marriage. For others of you, it's going to be friends. For the vast majority of you, it's going to have to do with your education and money and stability, which is great and amazing. But really, group 4, I feel like whatever you have been wishing for is what is available to you, is what you can expect to blossom. Now, I think the reason why that is I think for those of you who picked for group number 4, you guys have been manifesting, but not only have you been manifesting, you've been working towards what it is you want to manifest. You've been putting in energy and effort towards what you want to manifest. So that's why we have friendship and happiness and marriage and travel and money and abundance and all these beautiful things, because this is the pile where like you have been putting in the effort. You have been putting in the effort, the time, the hard work to get what you want, to put energy into what you want to blossom. So that's why all of these beautiful things are blossoming for you, because you've already put in the work. So I'm gonna pull one more deck for you guys and then I'm gonna let you go, because I feel like this is very much all encompassing. Like what is blossoming for you is what you've been working towards. Can we please get a message for group? We have breath, calm, rest, stop, just be. And then we have the African violet. This is spirituality. It says it's time to connect with what you believe. It's time to connect with what you believe. I think I want one more. Clarity. Again, so bright paths of understanding will open up. For those of you who feel lost, for those of you who feel like, Cenus, I haven't been working towards anything because I don't know what I want, you are receiving clarity. You are receiving clarity, and then in that clarity, you will then have the desire to, again, take action towards what you are wanting to grow, what you are wanting to work towards. And then this is, again, all opening up for you. So congratulations if you picked pile 4. I feel like this is probably the most magical pile that we have pulled for today's reading. And I'm really excited for this group. I feel like there's a lot of beautiful things happening for you guys. And again, it really truly is up to like what it is you've been manifesting, what it is you've been working towards. But there's a lot of good energy here. So I'm just really, really over the moon for you guys, group 4. All right. I said I was going to wrap it up. I kind of want to pull a unicorn card for you and then I'll let you go. Can I get one more? Perfect. Beautiful. Receive. Yeah. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So like that's what's blossoming for you. You're receiving what it is that you've been working towards. You're receiving what it is you've been manifesting. Be open to receiving. Okay, group 4. Thank you guys. I love you. Please enjoy the rest of your day. That is all I've got. So